Can sniffing markers actually kill you? So we talked about how crayons aren't that toxic a few days ago, but after that I had a lot of people asking me, okay, sure, crayons are fine, but teachers always said that if I sniffed a marker, I would get brain damage, so surely eating markers can kill you, right? Well, listen, weirdly, sniffing and eating are two different things. While eating markers is usually fine, I mean, it's not good for you, sure, it'll make your stomach hurt, but sniffing a marker is terrible and can actually cause death because of your heart's reaction to the chemicals and because of your brain's lack of oxygen. Not to mention potential kidney damage and hurting your lungs. So, while I'm not a doctor, weirdly enough, my advice is don't sniff markers, just eat them instead. I'm kidding. Just be normal and eat food, okay?
Yeah, food tastes much better than markers anyways. Trust me, I just checked.
What, Rick? Yeah, that checks out. But now you know.
Yeah, you should have seen it, man. Adrenaline shooting up. Jeez.
Oh my God, Bendy.
Why you sleeping in our game room?
Wow, I just had a bad nightmare. I need your help. I'm being chased by a giant treasure chest.
In 2013, Mojang added 2 mysterious mobs that had zero purpose and were completely unobtainable in survival. 2 years later, one of them would finally be added to the game, the Skeleton Horse. When lightning strikes, there's a small chance of spawning the Trap Horse. Then when the player approaches, lightning strikes and 4 Skeleton Horsemen appear. You can actually ride the Skeleton Horses, and they have the unique ability to be ridden underwater since they never drown. But the other mob, the Zombie Horse, sits unused in the game to this day. And I think that's a really big shame, because it looks so cool. I tried to see if anyone had made a mod to add Zombie Horsemen to the game, and I found this data pack by eCraft with some truly genius ideas. Riding the Zombie Horse causes all mobs in a 7-block radius to get a weakness effect, and you can actually cure the horse with golden carrots. If the Zombie Horse goes underwater for too long, it becomes a drowned horse, which gets a speed boost in the water. And if lightning strikes it, a drowned with a trident will start riding it, which sounds like an absolute nightmare. The data pack even adds bogged horses in swamps, wither horses in nether fortresses, and piglin brutes riding hoglins patrolling all around the nether. Do you guys think Mojang should add...
And he's trying to eat me. So, are you gonna help?
Sounds legit.
Thanks, come on.
It's FGTV. What's up, FGTvers? We're here with Bendy.
Hey.
Bendy, tell us, what is this game about?
So, it's like a runner game,
Okay.
and you have to run a lot,
I see.
and you use your legs to do the running.
Nice.
Oh, and you have to collect bacon soup and try to destroy the boss who's chasing you.
That's easy. All right, I'm gonna go first.
I'm out.
Wait, where you going? Bendy!
Go.
Wait.
This game gives me nightmares. I'm not watching it.
You made him go away.
I'm falling. All right, guys, first ever world premiere. This is Bendy Walks the Plank. Kinda a little scared. All right, here we go. 5,
4.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh my goodness, that's a pirate ship.
Right there.
Oh, there's bacon soups. All right, so I'm collecting bacon soup. Sweetie, look, the treasure chest is coming up faster. I'm getting scared. No, he's gonna eat me. He's gonna eat me. What do these bacon soups do? Oh no, he's throwing something. Oh, I just got a magnet. What's that do? No. All the. Oh, an axe. Look. Oh, I shot an axe at him and he lost health. A sword. What's the? Yo. Oh, he's at 46% health. Yo, that is so cool. No, he's shooting something at us. Another axe. No, whoa. Axe, get him. I think I gotta get his health down. Oh, I missed something. Oh, I got it. Ink. What does ink do? Makes him slippery? Yes, dude. We totally got him to retreat. Yes, bacon soup is what I love to eat. We got that treasure chest to retreat. There's ink demon. Something. That's neat. What I love to eat. We got that treasure chest to retreat. Something. We got that treasure chest to retreat.
That's neat.
See, I can still rap even when I'm not even trying hard. But yo, there's like super little witch hats on the ground. Yo, I wonder what these bacon soups do. They must be like coins. Maybe we can use them to unlock things in the game. This is a pre-alpha build, so this game's not even out yet on the App Store.
This is a pound of Jell-O, but this is 30,000 pounds of Jell-O. And I made it because ever since I was a kid, I've always wondered what it would look like to belly flop into the world's largest pool of Jell-O. I started by digging a hole in my brother's backyard, but soon realized I needed a completely new way of making Jell-O for this to work. Because if I made it the normal way, where you boil water on your stove, then mix it to powder, then refrigerate it for it to actually get firm, it would take 3,000 batches in 3 months to pull off. To scale things up, I took 6 55-gallon drums with a custom welded spigot and a custom propane burner stand. Then I filled each drum with water, gelatin powder, and red food coloring, and once it boiled, released it layer by layer into the pool every day for 7 days. Now, as for the refrigeration, I teamed up with Mother Nature, because after studying the weather almanac for his city, I chose the exact 3-week window in the year where the weather could cool the Jell-O to the perfect fridge temperature each night without freezing. It was so much freaking hard work to pull this off, but I was so stoked it finally worked, because it turns out belly flopping on a Jell-O pool is actually way cooler than I'd always imagined. This is a pound of Jell-O.
Yo, Roblox, we gotta talk about steal a brain rot. This game is pure chaos. People are grinding hours just to steal brain rots. And some hackers are taking everything unfairly. Pay-to-win items everywhere, kids crying in chat. Roblox.
I told my barber I wanted the same haircut as the guy in this picture, but after he finished cutting it...
Are you cute or hot?
My son so dumb, IQ 21. He tried to make friends, but they call him Ching Chong. He eat the wonton, but he fat like Kim Jong. He's so ugly when he smile, he look like the King Kong. My son useless, can't play ping pong. He tried to get a date with the girl Soo Young, but she said hell no, cause he not the handsome. And my son...
If you shot a bullet at a fly, would it be fast enough to move out of the way? Well, this is what we actually look like to a fly. If you shot a bullet at a fly... If you shot a bullet at a fly, would it be fast enough to move out of the way? Well, this is what we actually look like to a fly. To them, we move in super slow motion. This is because flies process what they see over 4 times faster than humans and can fly away in about 20 milliseconds. But a bullet moves at over 800 miles per hour, faster than a jet. And by the time the fly registers the bullet's movement, it would have already traveled over 20 feet, meaning it will get hit before it can react. If you shot a bullet at a fly, would it be fast enough? If you
This is what time...
The thing next to you.
I asked my mom for batteries and she thought I was having a heart attack. Last month, I texted my mom asking if she could grab me a pack of batteries while she was out, because my keyboard died and I had an assignment due. She replied, "Sure." Honey and I went back to typing on my phone. Assuming all was well, an hour later, she comes home dragging a giant box from the trunk like she just finished a Costco raid. She's huffing and puffing and says, "I brought everything just in case I open the box," and there's no exaggeration. 32 different types of batteries, AAs, AAAs, Ds, some weird square ones I've never even seen before, plus 3 power banks and a solar charger. I looked at her like she'd joined a survivalist cult mom. "Why did you buy enough batteries to power a submarine?" She looks at me like I'm the crazy one and says, "Well, you said your heart stopped." I blink what she pulls out her phone and reads my message out loud. It says, "Hey mom, my keyboard died, need batteries." She looks up all serious and says, "I thought keyboard was autocorrect for heartbeat, and that died meant cardiac event." And I panicked and I didn't want to call an ambulance in case it was false alarm, but I also didn't want to risk it. So I got everything in case I needed to bring you back to life with electricity. I was speechless. She bought a defibrillator brochure from Walgreens just in case. When I told her I just meant literal batteries, she sat down on the floor and laughed for 5 minutes straight, then told me next time I text her anything that sounds even slightly dramatic, I better attach a selfie looking alive just to be safe now. Every time something breaks, she asks if it's the object or my body. I asked my mom for batteries and she thought I was having a heart attack. Last month, I texted my mom asking if she could...
Bro, there's no way you found me again. Most people don't even know this channel exists.
If you're ever thinking about looking up your...
This is 308, this is 50 BMG, and this is 25 millimeter. As you can see, it is very massive. This one specifically is an inert round, but generally the weapons that fire these are so large they are no longer considered a rifle. Instead, they're usually called something like an autocannon. Now, though you don't want to fire this thing from your shoulder, let's take a look at some video clips of these cannons being fired, because the footage is wild. And before we do, this one is an inert cartridge, and this actually came from our channel sponsor, Sportsman's Guide, who gave us the code CIVTAC if you want $20 off your first $100 order, so definitely check them out. Let's look at this footage. So if you want to see me fire one of these things in real life, let's get... You might think an AR-15 can only shoot .223 until you see all of these. Let me show you every single round that an AR-15 can be chambered in, because there is a lot. And all of these uppers are made by Durkin Tactical. First up, of course, is 5.56, Gold Edition. Before we get to the weird calibers, 300 Blackout. Moving along, we've got the caliber from the AK-47, 7.62x39. And yes, this gets crazy interesting. We've got...
Today we're going to see what happens when you take a rip round to the face. These things aren't cheap, sent to us by FireQuest, but this is the star of the show. This is a cranium target, essentially a ballistics gelatin face, and it opens up like this, meant for use.
How big of a difference is there between a 9mm bullet and a 10mm bullet? We're gonna shoot these two watermelons with a 9mm and a 10mm and compare the difference. First up, we got the 9mm. All right, 9mm, we got a clean entry right here. It kind of cracked out and a little bit of a bigger exit, but nothing too crazy. Let's move up to the 10. Next up, we got the 10mm.
That's a hand.
10mm smoked our watermelon and then just split it right in half. How big of a difference is there between...
You are, yes, baby like brown, with the right smile. First lady and she ready for the White House. You should just...
.22.